Yes.
So I'm glad I got my team. I feel music, understand. Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's smoke one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no us. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, I've been through a lot of clicks, a lot of teams, a lot of shit been dragged out and been crossed over. I live cream, my mate hits, so my team supreme, they fucking with me. Heart feelings a movement. Hebrews a nation, we kill it, we ain't just doing it and we chemical with this burn shit. Stick together like an omelet and my OGs on top of me. This ain't rain free but properly. We keep it hot like potpourri, but stay low key like a hockey league. Stay cooking up something like Paula Dean. On blast ain't a witness. Focus, we bout our business and we killing niggas that witness it. The game fucked up, we fixing it. My team like a pack full of pixie sticks. In living color, we living it. And after this right here, hey man, kill this shit. The whole world gon' feel this shit. Let's toast to this. Let's take oath to this. In time, I've had some friends, but this is where life begins. Let's roll up, let's smoke one for us. There's nothing left to discuss. This is where we should be. All of my crew with me. And it feels so good to trust. Cause no one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love, no lies. No one can fuck with us. And as long as we keep this trust, cause without you there is no us. This is love, real love.
You are now rocking with All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of $5 spin and number one station for independent artists.
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned in to the Truth Session, don't get no realer than this.
Motherfucking right. Y'all already know what's going on, man. It's your girl Big Show. It's the Truth Session on Blacks Radio Atlanta. Man, I'm excited to be here with y'all another week. Get out here and get at it, man. The new year has been popping. It's been super lit. I got my homie Jason at the door. So I'm going to go grab that, and I'm going to play some music real quick. Hey, look. So I got, I'm going to wait to do the review till he get in here. So we're going to throw on my fam. Hey, man, this is my fam, 2 a.m. Ricky. It's called, what you want? Tell me what you
Baby, come alive in the song. Sipping what you feeling, but you live when you drunk. Thinking of a nigga, but he lies to your heart. Trigger killer shots to the dark. So tell me what you gon' ride. Know your eyes gotta go right. Nigga, know when you outside. And if you with it, we can roll live. You know it like it when your hips sway to the baseball. Shimmy on my Jimmy till you feel the snake jump. Is you sipping on the liquor or you taking more puff? Is you witching for a feeling or you seeking real love? Pretty little kitty, can I let you play? And tell your pen to the hem with a stimulation. Jump in when I feel going on my page. And if the liquor's on, then I'm looking to take what you want.
Oh man, this what's really feeling. It just feels
So different.
different.
So tell me what you want.
Yeah. Necessary. For real.
So tell me what you want. Baby, come alive in the song. Sipping what you feeling, but you live when you drunk. Thinking of a nigga, but he lies to your heart. Trigger killer shots to the dark. So tell me what you want, right? Know your eyes gotta glow, right? The villain on to your own side. And if you with it, we can roll live. You know I like it when your hips sway to the bass bump. Shimmy on my Jimmy till you feel the snake jump. Is you sipping on the liquor or you take a good puff? Is you itching for a feeling or you seeking real love? Pretty little kitty, can I pet and play ya? You been to the inmate that stimulate ya. Gentlemen when I pimp with my gentle nature. And if the liquor talking, then I wake and taste ya. So tell me what you want. So tell me what you want.
All right, y'all. Hey, man, I'm my fam, 2 a.m. Ricky with CC Peniston. Hey, look, so I had to run out here and go answer this door. But I want to let y'all know what was going on tonight, man. We got a couple songs that we're going to review, so y'all stay tuned for that. We definitely having my fam, Wendell Fields, coming through. He checking in. We're talking about mental health awareness and suicide prevention. And I mean, it's crazy because I guess not at a better time since we had the unfortunate incident with, what was it, like Miss America, or is
Right. Yeah.
So look, man, suicide is never an answer. But, you know, I know everybody will be needing people to talk to and everything like that, man. I'm not going to sit here and talk like I know anything about it. That's why we bring it in professionals. You know what I'm saying? So that's our topic of discussion today. Of course, I can call in 678-777-4583. Wendell, he's going to be checking in at around 8 o'clock. So y'all stay tuned for that. In the meantime and in between time, we're going to kick back like our usual snitch naive, and we're going to play some good music. We're going to play some good music, man. We're going to throw y'all some good vibes. And yeah, man, we talk about our weekend, man. We haven't done that in a long time. Matter of fact, man, let me shout out our sponsors. Bell, of course, we got Aberdasher up there. Smooth Move Senior Relocation Services, Four Corner Studio, the Hair Goddess. Y'all definitely need to check out my stylist. She is the dopest, and she also has like natural hair products and everything like that too. So y'all definitely want to rock with her. Outside of that, my weekend was pretty dope. I mean, you know, my birthday was last week, and so we had things popping off real nice and fun like, right? Yeah, we got you in there.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't know what's going on.
Push your cord in. Make sure, yeah.
Yep.
Maybe
it's over there.
Maybe it's
I don't know.
over where? Over here? Over where?
Because you know we had to take what's the name stuff out.
No.
DJ do it stuff.
All right.
Technical difficulties, y'all. We'll be all right.
Couple few technical difficulties. I don't know.
Yeah, we good.
Was we better?
Yeah. We good.
All right, that'll work. I think we actually picking you up from over there, but
You think so? I don't think so. I think we good right here. Yeah.
Oh, I think they switched out the mic. That's what it was. It got moved to the 4.
Okay.
You in the 4 now.
We
Okay.
good. I'm on the phone.
All right, so you in the 4. That's what it is. All right, so we got Jason in here.
Yeah,
so my weekend, it was lit. It was my birthday week, and so I didn't do too much because I mean I was pretty much playing. It was actually one of the calmest birthdays I've had, and shit, I don't know how long. Probably since I was a kid. It was chill. But I had fun, and we had game night that was lit.
I'm so mad I missed
Man,
it.
yeah, you had some crises going on over your little week away. So, but it's all good, man. Game night, man. It was all girls. You missed it. Yeah, you missed it. It was and it was fun. Great games, great questions, great vibes, great people. Man, we even decided we're gonna start doing game night as a regular thing, and so that's real dope. We had some real dope energy up in there, and then so on my birthday, I just chilled, man. I maxed out like a motherfucker. I did nothing. I accepted all my wonderful birthday wishes graciously as I laid on the sofa, half chill, half drunk. Man, my brother popped up on me, came all the way from Detroit. Yeah, my brother Dre Bills, man. Y'all know we be playing his music here on the station and everything. So he popped up on me. He didn't up and move down here, man.
That's crazy.
I know, right? What a surprise. I'm super excited about that. I love my brother. Like, me and him, we vibe so tough. He's also an Aquarius, and so, you know, we know how it's going down. And then we went and we hung out with Cicelo on Sunday, and I mean that was lit. I had a real great time at the event. I like the little spot too. I mean, it's not little.
Yeah,
I could.
it was surprising.
But yeah, Haven
know how
Island, 19 minutes off in the
Yeah.
cut. It wasn't even far. I thought that shit was gonna be far, bro. It was like 20 minutes from me. Like that's one of the places you can go and get fucked up and still make it home.
So it was like you walked in the door, you was like, wow. You walked in, it's like, okay, I didn't expect this place to be this big, and it was really nice.
Yeah, I wasn't
The
expecting that.
ambiance was, you know
The
what I'm
vibe
saying?
was everything, man. I definitely wouldn't mind going up there, chilling, grabbing a hookah, and having some food. I had the chicken Philly. The chicken Philly was good. The fries
it
was
did
good.
look good.
So yeah, man, I enjoyed that little place. The performances was great.
It
was a real good vibe. I mean, and they had a couple media folks up in there too for the artists, and so I thought that was real lit. So they definitely doing the right things over there. With the Big Show, man, and I felt weird. I felt weird all night because they just kept calling my name all night.
Was the Big Show.
So yeah. So all night I'm just hearing, oh yeah, the Big Show, welcome to the Big Show. And I was like, oh shit.
And then we had a Frankie Lou in the building. We was like, Frankie Lou.
What? Frankie Lou? What? That shit was crazy. I felt like I was here at home in the radio station. And, it was lit though, but I had a really great time. Outside of that, man, I relaxed, I chilled. I didn't do anything, and I think it was really one of the most relaxing and peaceful birthdays I've had in forever. So
dope.
Hell yeah. Your week was crazy.
So
share with the rest of the class.
The Tuesday we left here, and I went home. I walk in the door to an overflowing toilet with 2 inches of water on the floor and water. And the toilet is upstairs and 2 inches of water on the floor in the bathroom upstairs. So that means that this water had been sitting like this for a while, and that water made its way downstairs to the point that the water was running down the walls, pulled the paint off the wall, and I had 3 buckets of water. Luckily, I had a vacuum cleaner to suck up some of the water, so that saved me. And it wasn't shitty water; it was clean water, so that kind of saved me too. But
that's
all I saw was dollar signs dripping from the ceiling.
I mean, I bet, bro. But you real handy though, so
I made it work. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to pull up the carpet and all the other stuff and cut the padding out, and it's a whole process. Needless to say, my son, he felt it. Yeah, he got the business.
That kept you busy most of the week. Yeah. Absolutely. But man, it's always a great time when me and Jason have an opportunity to step out. So of course, man, y'all need to invite On Blast Radio out to any and all events, man. We would love to come out here and do some media and everything like that for y'all. I know y'all rocking with the team, man. Ain't shit stop. We still pushing. And we would love to be pushing y'all.
Right. Most definitely.
So you already know what it is. Visit us on the web. Of course, inbox us, text us. Man, I'm not much of a phone person. I need to do better with that. So please text the number. Text the number, leave a voicemail. I'll definitely call you back. DM us, man. The quickest way to catch me is definitely a DM.
Yeah.
As far as business and everything go, I will definitely give you a call. Reach out to my DM, give me a number. I will call you. The radio station phone is really for the radio station. When we here, call in now, 678-777-4583. So, man, y'all can definitely do that. Man, I'm excited too because I sent offer letters out to our interns.
Okay.
We had like 3 interns that jumped on board really quick, and so I'm really excited about that. But look, man, we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna kick it and get into this show. I got
I saw
a couple songs.
You mentioned it. Yeah, I'm waiting for this. I'm waiting to see.
His name is Asher, and this first song is called Evolve.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw he had some music review submissions. I said, okay. I tried to look him up. I couldn't see his. I couldn't find his Instagram though.
Yeah, falling on the daily, I swear this shit ain't a hobby now. If I get it started, then I don't think you can stop me now. Money in my pocket, my cash having in my bank account. Let a nigga play with me, that's some shit that I can't allow. Thinking like I'm Urkel, so purple, and now I'm feeling lazy. She just wanna chill with me, number 1 like the P. McGrady. Hanging with my babies, if I get her a brand new Mercedes. They like take your license, she drives me crazy. Mercedes. I need 10 at least if I hit your club for a single. Please don't mention me less than zeros. You know this cat's involved. I might get your bitch and I'll play that bitch like this Pokemon. If I get your bitch, I'ma treat that bitch till that bitch evolve. I feel so fantastic. I poured a 4 in my double cup. All you niggas nasty. All you niggas is spinners up. That's my game. That's a Sammy Lane. You can't hang with
It's a lot of good artists out
swear niggas when you start changing up. Money on my diamonds, I'm balling and you can get a call. CC baby store, but I swear to God that your money long. She just want a cookie, might top me off in the restaurant. Yeah. I'm running to the money, I gotta get it like it's a habit. Running to the money, I gotta get it like I'm an addict. Calculate the dividends and the profit to make the quota. If I shoot her up, I'ma water more from the end and so. Like boy, you still whip it like Obi-Wan beat the Bully Yoda. I can show you game if I rap the verses and then you quote them. You can't tell me shit cause I got the paper with all the colors. I can't feel my face on my legs cause I just pop me a stammer. I need 10 at least if I hit your club for a single one. Please don't mention me less than zeros and or the cats involved. I might catch your bitch and I'll trade that bitch like this Pokemon. I might touch your bitch and I'll trade that bitch till that bitch evolve. Yeah. Yeah. Like this. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, money on my mind and I'm ballin' and you can't get it. She say baby sharp and I swear I got it. Pulling on these niggas, I'm ballin' hard and I'm winning. Yeah. Beat the ball, yeah. Yeah.
You are now rocking with All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of the $5 spin and your #1 station for independent artists.
That's just so loud
Okay.
for some reason.
Okay, Asher.
That's what I'm talking about. So the first thing is very unique voice.
Yeah,
That's
you don't sound like nobody else.
Don't sound like nobody. I like the flow of it and everything.
Cadence,
yes, absolutely, man. The beat was hot.
You talking about something?
I know, man, and it was different, and I love different, man. I mean, everybody be trying to sound like everybody else. Why is that, man? You gotta find your lane, and you gotta just kind of stick in that. I mean, I don't mean you can't evolve or ever change. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. But I mean, it just means to be you. You know what I'm saying? Like when you can hop around, I don't feel like artists have to stick inside of one box and just do one genre and all that other stuff either, man. I feel like you should be you and explore your artistry and however that is. I mean, your audience over here might not like this music that's over here, but you're going to have an audience for that music still over here. You know what I'm saying? And it's good. It's always great to diversify. You know what I'm saying? So, absolutely. South Carolina. That's what's up. He was definitely saying that it's a lot of dope artists in South Carolina.
Yeah,
so
South Carolina is really untapped, for real.
That's what's up. So I mean, we actually got 2 more tracks from Asher that we're gonna get playing throughout the night or whatever. Another track and a video that we're gonna put up here on the big screen. So it's Instagram. Yeah.
What's his Instagram?
His Instagram is Asher_23_Jordan.
If you listening, you heard that. Go tag Asher, man.
That's right, man. Y'all make sure y'all go follow that guy. Support the music. You can find his music on Apple Music. He got a YouTube page. Y'all definitely go check that out. Matter of fact, man, we'll get this up in our music group for y'all sometime this evening.
I'm gonna drop his Instagram in the YouTube chat.
Absolutely. Do that. Y'all make sure, man. Y'all follow this guy, man. You know, man, you gotta support your independent artists. Let me tell y'all, because at one point, these artists that y'all love so much, bro, they was independent too. They caught a break, or they had the right type of support, the right type of push, or wherever that may be, and they was able to do something. So your support mean everything, man. You just think if you got a track, and everybody who rock with you even paid $1 for that motherfucker, I bet you be in a great position where I got 5,000 friends on my fucking Facebook. You know what I'm saying? So, like, just think about that. Think how much that'll help these artists out here, man. It's so expensive. It's so expensive. Being creative, bruh. Why is it so expensive being creative? Because even like, so I paint and everything like that. So like paint supplies and all that other stuff, it's not cheap, man. The music, all my music equipment and all that stuff, bro, that shit ain't cheap. Or whatever, studio time if you don't have your own equipment. You know, man, these competitions and all these, well, they don't even really be competitions, but we ain't even gonna get into that tonight. But you know, all these places you gotta go.
I know what you're going with that.
Pay to perform and stuff like that or whatever. Man, the truth is, invest your money in marketing. For real, you know, you get out here and you can perform. There's a lot of places out here that you can perform for free, man. And people don't even take the initiative to figure out other ways to do things. I remember when artists used to stay on the fucking corner and do music. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it really didn't matter or whatever. Or they would get together and have ciphers and stuff like that. Like, man, people don't even do that no more. But needless to say, there are lots of ways for you to get out here and really do your thing. But y'all also just make sure that y'all support these people because, man, like I said, being creative is expensive. Hey, Mama Show in here. We got Fred in here. What's going on, fam? I appreciate everybody checking us out, man. A whole lot of love in the building. Y'all already know. We're going to get some more music popping off for y'all. What y'all want to hear, man? I know y'all want to hear something we ain't heard in a long time, huh? Maybe.
Surprise them.
Yeah, surprise them. I'm hitting with some new shit, man. It's that BK Dunn average.
That his what's name was in the email? Was in the email? Asher stuff.
It's in the OPI. It's Asher _23, the number _.
No, nigga be capping on like, nigga be thinking this shit like sweet, cause I be singing this shit, rapping to the latest, but I really do this shit. I had to run it up. She ate me up like a lunch. I told that bitch you another one. You ain't this special battle. All of my losses be less. Shit, I can walk with the best. You I be walking with Esma. She come from the south with some legend. I catch her up and I'm checking. Come here.
Go ahead.
Come out. I'm on the road with some killers. I told my mama, I told security. I on the block in the field familiar. I won't keep on telling stay out of the trenches. Keep up the time cause they know I be busy. Ask him the time, he gon' say it's to me. I know you be peeping emotion. This ain't no drip, I'm too deep in the ocean. This ain't on the code. Shit, I just been heating up the motor. The shit I be rapping get verified. I know some niggas on IG got fair time. Yeah, they got fake time. Tell me you nigga be flexing, you really ain't about it. I heard through the grapevine. You owe me some money, you know how this shit gotta go. I can't go out, I know how. Early the one, I'm a dapper dumb. I can't be treated like average. You know the news, I'm a cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a better. Work a little move, I pull off in the touch. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. No one the bitch in the basket. I'm a diamond get tested. You gotta know who the truth. I can't be treated like average. You ain't the news, I'm a cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a better. Work a little move, I pull off in the touch. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. I'm the bitch in the basket. I'm a diamond get tested. You gotta know who the truth. It ain't my fault I was chosen by God. Ain't no facade. I done came more to pop my pimpin'. I done put more niggas on. I was way more than get. I done made some mistakes, but I double that pimpin'. I can't be treated like average. You ain't the news, I'm a cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a better. Work a little move, I pull off in the test. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. I'm like the boss who be rapping. Even my diamond get tested. You gotta know who the truth. I can't be treated like average. Who ain't the news, I'm a cash. I can't be treated like average. Give me that bitch, I can make a better. Work a little move, I pull off in the test. I'm not like the boy who be rapping. You on the best in the basket. Even my diamond get tested. You gotta know who the truth. Not for real.
Hey, yo, man, on some real shit, man. That nigga BK be
BK hard.
He be snapping, and girl, his vibe is everything. I fuck with BK. Y'all make sure y'all follow BK the Gun on Instagram.
Yep,
man,
I am BK the Gun.
Y'all can catch this new single, Average, man. That shit gonna be on that Lebanon movie soundtrack, man. That shit drop on the 21st. Man, a whole lot of wonderful artists gonna be on that guy. So y'all make sure y'all check that out. Of course, Cicelo, Meech, Chantal,
yep.
Of course, BK the Gun. Right, Shay Bugatti. Yeah, man.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Shay. So look.
So if y'all get a chance, go to the Instagram. BK the Gun, he a real cool dude. He like having fun. So he got a little a challenge with a new track that he got out right now. So go to the Instagram, and check out. I am BK the Gun. You know what I'm saying? Go have a little fun.
And have some fun.
Yeah.
Tag him in the video.
Yeah, tag
man.
him. He got a little challenge going on right now.
Right.
So go check him out.
Tell him on Blast Radio since
Yeah.
you feel me. Y'all definitely do that, man. And check out all the wonderful content that we have going up on our page. We associate ourselves with some wonderfully talented individuals. And we definitely love to show our support. So y'all make sure y'all head over to our Instagram page, man. Y'all check out all those wonderful folks that we've been shouting out as of late. And y'all support their brands, support what they got going on, man. Young Black entrepreneurs. You can't really beat that. So make sure y'all show some love. Hey, look, man, this next track is on that Lebanon movie soundtrack too. And I love this shit, bro. I think I played this shit like 3 times last week. I'm not gonna play it that much tonight, but man, I just want y'all to know that I really, really love this song. She is so very deserving of the prize that she won. So look, it's going down. Hey,
Some real. This is super hard.
hey, bro, this shit right.
Yeah.
And that beat when that shit come in, like, hey,
Yeah.
hey.
I don't know what's her nationality. I don't know if she white, is she mixed? I can't tell. They put the hand on the clip.
Ain't no film, nothing got real, baby. They feel on me. I was in the film, baby. That got real crazy. Almost got real crazy. Never ever will I let you haters get the best of me. We all talk, gotta know, Brady get enough of me. Just got so strong, took the best of me. Had to whip it to my wrist was long to get the recipe. Far justified, been wasted in the fire. But I'm here on life. So you came up on a real one.
Yeah, early.
Who? He outside?
I think so. Unless he lifts it up.
I'm making niggas feel me.
He didn't call.
Swear that shit, put your morals to the test. Don't have to trying to get my shit in check. Show me I came up a real one. Show me I came up a real one. Show they didn't see that your clothes are down. Well, they're just sweet, I'm just known about one. Y'all better see, trying to get down. Force me to survive. Far justified. Been wasted in the
I
fire.
don't think he out there.
But I'm here, I'm alive. So you done came up on the wheel. I'ma make you niggas feel me. Swear that shit, put your morals to the test. Don't have to try to get my shit in check. Show me came up a real one. Show me came up a real one. So you done came up on a real one.
Came up on a real one.
I can't be.
That's motherfucking
I would like to see her perform this song.
Me too. I can see it. Big business.
Go crazy. Like old girl the other night, she killed it. I forget her name. What's her name?
Yo, it's your girl Big Show. You tuned in to the Truth Session. You don't get no realer than this.
Motherfucking right. Look, man, we're just all deep in our thought. You know what I'm saying? Vibing on the artists that we saw this weekend over at Haven Lounge. You know what I mean? Like, we really, really love to get out and support independent artists. We love to check out new talent. So we get out a lot to, you know what I'm saying, just see what's going on in the streets, man. So y'all, like I said, man, invite us to any events, any and all events. We'd love to come and check y'all out. Of course, man, artists, send over your music. You already know, obrspins@gmail.com. I mean, yeah, That's right. obrspins@gmail.com. So y'all make sure y'all send y'all music over. Y'all can check out our website for any information that you may need if you're looking to find us on BlackRadioAtlanta.com. Oh yeah, her name, that was Frankie Lou. And man, look, it was
Frankie Lou. Yeah, this artist name at Frankie Lou at FRankiEELU. Frankie Lou.
Y'all make sure y'all check her out. She's cold. Yeah. And we got a clip of her performance on our Instagram. Get over to our Instagram on Blast Radio ATL. Of course, man, we take donations on Blast Radio ATL. Throw that cash sign in front of that guy. PayPal, you can Big Squad ATL @gmail.com. Support the cause, small business owners. We all out here trying to get it, and we appreciate y'all support. So we definitely would love to hear that cash ring. You feel me? Hey, all right. So I'm gonna hit y'all off with a little bit more music, man. I want to make sure my guests not outside sitting around waiting because we don't want that. I think I need to refill my cup too. You know what I'm saying? I haven't heard this song in a minute, so we're gonna play this, man. It's my fam right here too, bro. So that breathing and living.
Tú sabes, la cabeza pasa ahora. Tú sabes. Yeah.
No, it's
I go by the name Cut, baby. You know what it is, though, right?
I've been drinking straight.
Living and breathing, I'm thinking about a new day. Yeah.
Just
I'm
sipping,
so damn hungry, not talking about that gunplay. Living and breathing, I'm thinking about a new day. Yeah. I'm so damn hungry, not talking about that gunplay. Nope. Yeah. Living and breathing, I'm thinking about a new day. I'm so damn hungry, not talking about that gunplay. Yeah. I think I'm ready to just living and breathing. Yeah. I love you, mama. Yeah, I love you, dad. Living and breathing. Living and breathing, I'm thinking about a new day. I'm so damn hungry, not talking about that gunplay. I've been in them hallways for the main case. Will spray, damn, I miss my mama. Got no time for drama. We'll be talking commas, laugh about that blah blah. Shouts out to my father. Damn, I really miss God. Can't get into the public.
Yeah. It'll last a little while though.
That is for real.
We drunk all that champagne. We brought this last time. This bottle right here, this old bottle. We brought this last time. Yeah. This is no birthday last time. Oh, George.
Yeah, my birthday. Yeah. Oh no, man, it's absolutely. I guess so.
11%. What's sparkling one?
Living and breathing, thinking about a new day.
Well, we'll find a special occasion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just keep marinating.
Living and breathing.
Yo,
Living and breathing.
For real,
you go from being a real one to living and breathing.
I'm saying, bro, because every day, man.
Got to.
For real. You lucky.
Because that motherfucker thing called life will beat your ass down if you let it.
Man, it sure will. But we ain't letting it.
Yep. Nope.
That ain't what we do. Man, take a lick and keep on ticking.
If you're a real one, you keep living and breathing.
Hey, look, man, you turn that pain into passion and turn them tragedies to triumphs. You know what I'm saying? That's what you got to do, man. Right. You get out here and you change the way things move. We have this unfortunate thing where we don't really realize or understand like the power that we really have. The power that we have to make things happen. The power we have to change the outcome of things. Just by thinking differently.
Yeah,
and we tend to let things kind of beat us down in a sense or whatever, things that happen in our life, situations, people, whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we tend to forget how special we are. Man, don't forget how special
Some
you
things
are,
you
bro.
can't control, but the things some things you can't control, some things you can control, but the things you can control.
Man,
Look.
we ain't even stressing about that shit, man.
Look,
we don't focus
exactly.
on what we can do.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's my advice to all of you. Somebody needed to hear that message.
Man.
It might have been me. Shit.
Hey.
Look. Hey, man, because we got something for everybody. Hey, you know what, man? I ain't heard this song in a long time either, but you know what I do want to hear, man? This one I want to hear. This one I want to hear.
Yeah.
Have a little fun, man.
Thank you with the haters so true, man. Niggas smoking never cook, but I do this. Kitty cat over there on the
first song
I can go back up, man. Keep following the crews, get bruised, yeah. On the bigger badass like Bruce, yeah. Kitty cat over there on the truth, man. I'ma act a dog, let's go, man. All across the border, man, you know I see. Vibrating to the living on the goals for cheese. I mean, it's everything when they both get cheese. But I never have to dig to the buzz is free. Cool in the show out there. Next week, I'ma do a show out there. Very about to let the show go me. Mama getting no way, sipping on my way. Come on, baby. Where you been? Bow-legged, love it when you poke it out, stand back. Next good, hitting on the next, can't stand back. Said you wanna show me how you blessed with a can, man. Hold up, super move in the backseat. Hold up, don't know her with the back cheeks. Yeah, that you get with the booty, I'ma slap you. I'm that G, nigga, stretch like an athlete.
The Lady Serpentine is probably like my favorite song. You be crazy again. You only got 3 songs.
Had to bring smart dogs and cops.
What are the songs?
You put it up, dropping with it up, then flux, you giving up those watches. I ran to the kitchen with a drive by, ended the lower, get you the camp, that's me in your store again. Never one move, never married them horsemen. His attitude's very with the furious over just. You go fight when the thing go clap in, I bet him turn whiter than an angle sack. So now Mark up on lit your arm, unless the law is coming, I keep pulling my collection of cars. Stand by as command, I watch you get hit, but once they bounce all the man tie tetanus shots, I'm getting pulled over by the law. But my car was clean up, then never all use a Neutrogena. Hang it with the haters so true, man. They was smoking, never cut by the best. I'ma act a dog like school, man. Keep following the crews, get blues, yeah. Wanna be a badass like Bruce, yeah. Keep the cat over there on the truth, man. I'ma act a dog like school,
You are now rocking with All Blacks Radio Atlanta, home of $5 spin and #1 station for independent artists.
Bruh, that was 2 years ago, bruh. Like, I mean, damn near. So don't beat yourself up. Tell them, so don't beat yourself up. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? Watch it pop in your head when you least expect it.
Yeah.
Hey, look, man. So we got another track from my man Asher. It's called, what is it? Do Say On My Body. Okay, yeah, do say on my body. I want to say that's what it is. Hey, look, man, y'all tell me what y'all think. Of course, man, everybody, I'm about to get these shares going so we can get some more folks up in here, man.
Yep.
Y'all tell me what y'all think. Do say on my body.
You can represent, give me my respect. I just want to forward, just to drink the rest. Walk the way you walk, please don't disrespect. Nigga, I'm a walk. You know I'm a step. You know I'm a step. So I heard you was a bitch, heard your big homie snitch. You never hit a lick, I don't think you shy stick. All you niggas really pussy, that mean all you niggas clits. You guys hang around my cousins, oh my
was like in the background. That's like you just trying to focus up just a little bit, just to hear him kind of in the background. He got still he's under the track, he's on top of it. Production is cool though. He picking good beats.
Oh yeah.
You do sound like a little bit like Flag on this
one. Hey, so look, the dude say on my body.
Do something. My body is cool. It's
Bruh,
cool. Like,
so the beat, man, whoever got your production or whatever like that, they definitely picking great beats. Jason made a great point that the vocals they were low, and it was kind of hard. Like I was struggling to try to hear what you were saying or whatever like that. You really gave me a Kodak Black feel on that one. You know what I'm saying? It didn't sound like your normal self. But I still liked it.
Yeah, I like the track. The track.
But get the vocals pulled up because it was a struggle. That was a real strain. It was a real strain. Hey, look, man, we got this video though. We're gonna go ahead and pop into that because we about to have our guests come up in here. So let's see what Asher got going
okay,
on.
Let's get a visual. Okay, we don't get too many videos in here though.
That's what I'm saying, right? You saying me review my video.
Okay.
Yeah. Chillin' with the gang. Yeah. Chillin' with the gang. You know that they say, bitch, I want it all. I don't want none less. See it's like talk. See it's like text. I just want the talk. Bitch, give me your neck. 30 in my clip. I feel like I'm stabbed. If I shoot my shot, you know that it's wet. If he ever wins, think he made the rap. Ain't no but around, nothing but the net. Nothing but the net. Hey, I said nothing but the net. Yeah, every shot I shoot is wet. Yeah, OGC is that set. You don't rap the shot rap. You ain't stepping how you step. Throw that puppy back head. She throw that pussy on my head. I draw my pistol like a scat. You draw your pistol, you lose scratch. You draw your pistol, you scratch. Bitch, I'm with the gang. You know that it's sad. Bitch, I want it all. I don't want none less. See it's like talk. See it's like text. I just want the top. I just need the neck. 30 in my clip. I feel like I'm stabbed. If I shoot my shot, you know that it's wet. If he ever wins, think he paid the rap. People butt around. Nothing but the net. Nothing but the net. Hey, I said nothing but the net. Hey, every shot I shoot is wet. Hey, please don't ever dish.
Ballin' like the net, I just want the net. Trippin' about a bitch, you better get your horn checked. Money over bitches, man, you know that shit correct. Pull up in the foreign car because I regulate. They know I'm that nigga, you just one of them. I mean 20 racks on these perk tests. Ballin' like I'm ballin', trying to dodge, man. Grand to 23, we gon' get it in.
Bitch, I'm with the gang, you know that it's sad. Bitch, I want it all. I don't want none less. See it's like talk. See it's like text. I just want the top. I just need the neck. 30 in my clip. I feel like I'm stabbed. If I shoot my shot, you know that it's wet. If he ever wins, think he made the rap. People butt around. I'm with the net. I'm with the net. Hey, I said I'm with the net. Hey, Every shy Swiss wet. Hey, please don't ever dish.
Hey, okay.
Okay.
I like the visual. I think like the quality
the camera work
fucking
is fire.
Ridiculous.
Yeah,
You know
the
what I'm
camera work is
saying?
fire.
Like definitely. But the words was off, man. That be throwing me off. It be throwing me off when I be watching like
Yeah,
fucking regular TV and shit too. Like
cool video. The treatment. I thought the treatment could have been a little bit better planned out.
Oh, you supposed to go this way.
Yeah, but
yeah,
no video nonetheless.
But look, and even though it was in one spot, like the effects and whatever like that, like I said, like the look of it aesthetically was nice. You know what I'm saying? Even though it was just on the basketball court or whatever like that, like they, because of the different little effects and little transitions that they put in there, it looked okay. What was throwing me off was the words. The words that really threw me off. But man, the song, I'm not big on like street rap all like that, but I mean the beat was great, the flow was great, and so hey man, I rock with it.
Even the second cat, he was fire too. You know what I'm saying? It's a pretty dope track.
There it is.
Yeah, it's a dope track.
There it is. Man, they said 100. I got Love It. So hey man, so the crowd like it.
Yeah.
So
that's what
matter right there.
Yeah, that's what
right, absolutely. Hey, look, so I'm super excited, man. We got Wendell checking in. He'll be here momentarily, if not already. And we're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about mental health awareness, and we're gonna talk about suicide prevention. Just to give y'all a little bit of history. My fam Wendell. That's why I got my laptop here. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do your research,
man. You have to be ready. You know what I'm saying? So, a little history on my man Wendell Fields. He's a 28-year. He has 28 years in the mental health and substance use field. 14 years in the mobile crisis response team. He's a suicide attempt survivor and a person in long-time recovery with depression. He had the Viewpoint Health Extra Mile Award recipient in 2019. He is the co-author of best-selling book There Is No Health Without Mental Health, anthology Men and Mental Health. Okay, so man, we're gonna have some goodies for the men tonight. When it comes to your mental health, he's a cast member of the multi-award-winning documentary film Suicide: The Ripple Effect. He is a certified QPR, which is question, persuade, and refer gatekeeper. He's counseling on lethal means, the youth mental health first aid instructor. Look, and he's an international speaker on mental health and suicide prevention and awareness. So I'm really, really excited to have him come in and chat with us tonight. Man, and I'm gonna tell y'all how it's funny. It's funny how you meet people. Because me and Wendell go to the same gym. Okay. We go to the gym and so of course we see each other in passing or whatnot. And he stopped me one day and I want to say he asked me like why I be looking so mean or something like that. That's what I told him, or I just be focused on, you know what I'm saying, I'm in here, I'm, getting it in, whatever like that, and then I'm friendly and stuff, and so we end up talking about like my goals, my workout goals, and that's why I'm in there with a serious face. Because guess what, man? When I get famous, I gotta have long hair and abs. And he was like, "Okay, all right, 6-pack." And since then, he's been calling me 6-pack. And so when we see each other, of course, we greet each other and we chat a little bit. But he is so funny. Okay, so like he's really, really funny and he's really, really cool. And so he's like always popping jokes and stuff. I'm like, bro, I need to get you on the radio, or whatnot. You need to come over on my radio show and sit down with me because you seem like you're supposed to be on the radio. But I told him, man, this man sent me his information. He's been on the radio, like a TV anchorman or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he definitely has the voice. Right, he ain't new to this. He true to this. But he definitely has the voice for it, the energy, the gift to Gab and all the
Okay, I can't wait
laughs.
to meet him,
Yeah,
man.
all the
Can't wait.
laughs that you can definitely muster. He does great impersonations. He can beatbox and all types of stuff. So-
Okay, okay.
So like, no, he's really, really cool. He has a wonderful personality and a really, really great spirit. So I'm excited to have him here to talk to us, especially on such an important and what can be a very touchy subject or whatnot. And so it's good to have somebody who, of course, has the history and knows what they're talking about.
Right.
So we're not just in here just talking frivolously about things we don't know.
Especially for black men, like this subject, like for black men, is like taboo.
It's
like
big.
really, people don't really want to talk about it. So
No, that's real. That's very, very true. And so I'm glad that, hey man, we got somebody here that's open and willing to talk about. This ain't the first, is it? Do we have a discussion on mental health at some point? Maybe
it's possible.
Hmm.
But shout out to Asher on the check-in on the YouTube. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, absolutely, man.
He said he got it. He next week. He said next week he got it.
Look, each and every Tuesday, y'all can catch us right here, man, 7 p.m. on Blast Radio Atlanta presents the Truth Session with your girl Big Show, and of course we got Jason. I am Jason C. On Instagram if you're looking for him. I am the Big Show, and that's THASHOW. No, it's not. This the show DT. THASHOWDT. So y'all make sure y'all go follow me, and that's my handle on everything. If you're looking for me, that's how you can find me on Blast Radio ATL. If you're looking for us, that's how you can find us everywhere on everything. So make sure y'all support, make sure y'all follow, make sure y'all subscribe.
Right.
Of course, subscribe to the station. And show some love because we're trying to get these numbers up, man. We need we need them subscribers up. We got the watch hours. Y'all fuck with us. Y'all love us. Y'all be watching. But man, we need to get the subscribers up. So man, tell a friend to rock with us and support us. Follow us from all your pages, man. You already know how we go down. We definitely subscribe back and we definitely support and we definitely share a lot of dope shit. So hey man, it just might be a benefit to you. We got so many things that we're doing this year to help artists and to push you. Same thing for our business owners and our entrepreneurs, our folks out here that just have some talent, skill, or whatever that's really, really dope that they want to push. We got a whole lot of things that we got lined up for y'all this year. And so I just hope everybody stick with us, man. Ride the wave. Ride the wave.
Just like Asher did. Asher, you know what I'm saying? So he entrusted us to check out his music, you know what I'm saying? We gave you honest criticism on your music, you know what I'm saying? We're not trying to, you know what I'm saying, trying to make fun of people, trying to bash people and their stuff. So, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you got something that you want an opinion on, send your music in. Hey.
Absolutely.
We're gonna listen to it. We're gonna tell you, we're gonna give you the honest truth.
We're gonna give you our for real deal opinions and amen. And we've been doing this for a long time. I know I've definitely been I've been doing music for I've been doing music for 20 years. Don't tell nobody. I've been doing music for 20 years, y'all. Goddamn, I feel old. But I've been doing music for 20 years, and like I love music. I invest, of course, in myself and in music. Whether that's through my equipment, through books. I love to learn and seek more knowledge. I'm gonna sit right there. Yeah. Because I'm gonna need my laptop over here to get these. Please come in, have a seat. And yeah, so y'all already know, send your music in on Blast Radio Atlanta, obrspins@gmail.com. That's definitely where you want to send your stuff over to. You got me? I got you. All right. So look, man, I'm gonna play one song while my family and Dale get himself together and we get everything squared away over in here. I think that's what I want to hear. You want to hear?
Do it.
Hey, look, man. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to my brother Dre Bills. My brother Dre Bills, man, he just up and moved his ass down here to Georgia. I love him so much, man. I'm so happy that we're closer and we're gonna be able to do this music together. And man, we maybe even have a show together. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. My brother Dre Bills, man. This song right here is called Love Movie.
Loving you just comes natural to me. Like I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
Since you was diagnosed.
You get what I'm saying? Like just as much as I breathe every day, that's how I love you.
Hey now,
what's going on?
How are you?
What's going on, folks?
I heard a lot about you. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
She just ran down a lot of this stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
She got going on.
I'm so high on you.
Oh, girl, you got me high. I cannot lie. I
Oh man, let's see what he looking like. He in frame is.
I'm about to push up. Sexy as fuck and I'm living it up.
Yeah, the camera.
Keep you in nothing but love.
Let me move. I move.
Cause you were free. I like the way you move because you keep it
I move so you can see.
Very educated, but you season to the street. Got your own shit, but you stay up on me. Now I'm doing nothing.
Oh, he good.
In there, but not in there. There you go. Yeah, we don't bite. Now I see you. I see you good now. Wonderful.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool right there.
Yeah. Everybody.
Girl, you strapped. That's just me. I'm bragging.
You done came in here already. You got a laptop and everything. Man, drop some gems on us. Drop some gems on us.
I don't know what you're talking
I can hear the comedy already.
I can't see it.
I know you can.
I'm just a rubber man trying to make it in this world. Hey,
That's nice.
you know, I make it happen.
Girl, you got me. I like you with drugs. Can't get enough. Can't get these buzz.
Wanna fly with you.
Girl, you got me. I like you with drugs. Feeling my love. What is this love?
I'm so high on you.
You connected.
I don't even know what I'ma do with you. Sometimes I even wish that it was to you. So you can go to work and be with me too. Do the perfect everything like me. Basically what I'm saying is I see you. About to go ahead and cop you the coochie.
We already
Yeah.
came in here with a flavor and a turtleneck, you know what I'm saying? Ready to lay down the business, you know what I'm saying? Ah, man, I know I was gonna be on my Thursday.
I was like, that song was like, damn. They real casual there. I was like,
you used to be a trash
I can't be casual.
Yeah.
See, you heard that? He said, be me.
Yeah.
Why
Why not?
I don't mind.
Yeah.
I don't mind at all.
We real informal around here, so.
I just want to know, when can I get one of those?
Oh,
You want a drink? You want me to give you a...
I don't want
oh yeah.
I got some
no.
simply, no, you don't want
No.
juice, water?
This is
Juice,
what
water.
this is what we do.
This is how we pregame for the game, you know?
We
This is
see.
how we get ready for the game.
pull
You
up
gotta be-
before
Which game you talking about? Which
Hey,
game?
man, the
game of life.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, you roll the dice.
Yeah.
No crap out.
7.
Yeah, we win.
That's right.
What's that guy?
That's
No,
right.
sir.
Man, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, look, so y'all already heard Big Show on Black Radio Atlanta. I got my bro over here. I am Jason C. Y'all can follow him on Instagram. And we got Wendell Fields. Y'all can follow his Instagram, Win Blue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
WENDBLEW is what that is. Y'all make sure y'all follow that man and y'all show y'all support. Well, since I already told him your Instagram, I like to kick it off with you just telling everybody a little bit about yourself, who you are, you know, what you do, or whatever.
Oh. Well, the brother man.
The brother man.
The brother man, man, I'm a simple person. I'm now in the age range of 50. Got some two tires on it though.
Okay.
Yeah.
You might know a little something.
I know, maybe. But man, my name is Wendell Fields. I have been in the mental health field now for almost 29 years now. And have been with the mobile crisis team for over 15 years now. And that's a metropolitan like crisis intervention team that goes around to help individuals with mental health, with substance use, and developmental disability issues that's in a crisis at that time. I've been awarded the Extra Mile Award by Viewpoint Health in 2019. I'm a co-author of the best selling book called There's No Health Without Mental Health Anthology, Men and Mental Health. The brother man has been a cast member of a multi-winning documentary film called Suicide, The Ripple Effect, certified in QPR, CALM, as well as Youth Mental Health First Aid, local, domestic speaker. And ladies and gentlemen, I'm a person in long-term recovery with, of all things, depression. And in 2008, this brother man tried to take his life by trying to get hit by an incoming train, ladies and gentlemen.
That's tough.
Yeah, and what you talking about?
You one of the happiest people I know.
I could not.
But depression, it hits everybody differently, and all those things or whatnot. Yeah. So people be happy, they be fully functional, and you would never know they dealing with things internally or whatnot. So yeah. What got you into that field in the first place?
Well, two things happened in my life. One was I was really impressed by my sister. My sister went to Howard University, graduated there, and got a major in psychobiology. And so she was getting ready to get her master's, got her master's, and ended up getting ready to do her dissertation for a doctorate. And things just went somewhat awry. And so she wasn't able to complete that. And she just impressed on me what she did. Because I went to Tuskegee at first for veterinarian medicine. But then with seeing how she did what she did, it changed my thinking and ways into going into psychology. But then my mom was diagnosed at an early age with.
We good.
You good.
My mom was diagnosed at an early age with bipolar disorder. And so that is a mood disorder. And in that, moods can be up, busting, going, woo, let's go. Or it goes to the other end of depressed, don't feel like getting out of bed, that type of stuff. And so to understand that better, I got in the field of psychology and been in it forever. Wow.
I think that psychology is like, it's one of those things, like if you understand, if you can, like people always like ask the question, like why people do the things that they do is like, and that's how you learn behaviors and all that type of stuff. Like you get the reasoning behind why people do stuff, or you can.
It's deeper than rap.
Yeah, that too.
It's deeper than rap.
Right.
Man, you know what I'm saying? People think it's deeper than what's on the surface. Right. Is what I mean. It's deeper than rap. It's just the phrase I use, but it's deeper than what you see on the outside. That's something that I definitely do know. My grandmother was schizophrenic, and I don't know, my mama might be too. I hope not on here. Love you, mama. All right. No, but so I mean, like I grew up around the shifts and the ups and the downs, the extremes to being very, very timid and nice and the most sweetest person, vocal person you could ever meet, will give you everything, you know what I'm saying, and will do anything for you or whatever, and will set you on fire.
Yeah, literally.
I mean, no, it's not funny, but like,
that's how serious it is.
But for real, no, literally. And so, And that's something that I had to deal with growing up. But my grandmother, she raised me for the most part. She spent a couple years in a mental institution or whatnot. I mean, they let her out. They gave her some pills and told her, take this check, leave people alone.
Right.
Wow.
That's how I look at it. But I mean, like I said, it's deeper than rap. But
Right.
I mean, overview. That's what it is or whatnot. So but you see how I said that it was. She spent a couple years in a mental institution. They let her go. They gave her some pills and a check. Leave people alone.
That's how they fix it.
That's how they fix it. But it's deeper than rap,
Right.
and so we gonna get into that. We're gonna get into that like right now. I mean, so as a person who has dealt with depression, I would like to hear like just some different signs, some things that a person who maybe think nothing's wrong, you know what I'm saying, but something could really
they don't know that they
feeling
they not know that they depressed or whatever. They might not know it.
That happens.
Yeah.
I think, bro, a
In
lot
the
of
black
people are
community,
depressed.
period.
Man,
Yeah.
almost all of us, bro.
Yeah.
We go through the motions, the ups, the downs. I mean, look at the stuff that they show us on
Right.
TV and on the internet, bro. You know what? Never in my life have I cried for so many people that I do not know. Like when they was killing all them black people or whatever like that stuff had me messed up. And they put it right here for us to see. You know what I'm saying? Like we all got PTSD, I promise you. But professionally speaking, professionally speaking, tell me, some things.
Well, for me, because depression has different levels to it. And so it's not just one fit all. And in that, a doctor can diagnose that much better. Now, for me, how I got there was some symptoms of being very sad all the time. And, it's okay if you have a bad day, but when it goes over 2 weeks, something is majorly going on. Okay. That's with any type of mental health stuff. 2 weeks or more, something going on. Okay. And so in that, I found myself being sad, low energy, sort of like not eating, or overeating for me. Okay. Because that feeling of being full is something about that's comforting and everything. So for me also, I was unmotivated. Okay. And in that, my mindset was this: I'm nothing. I'm no good. If people only knew the real me, they wouldn't like me. There's other things of sort of like, I look stupid. I look like a nerd. I'm downgrading myself on every account. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough. People don't like me for me. I'm skinny. I got a pot belly. I got this. I got that. And it was just this snowball.
You really become your own worst enemy.
Tearing yourself down, tearing yourself apart. Yeah.
And in that, it was just those things. It went out. And so here it is. I'm a black guy, and I never experienced racism until I got like in high school. I was walking down the good old hallway, and this person, and I remember Scarlett was a friend of mine, white girl, and in that, she was walking me, down the hall and all that, and I just remember a big old white guy said, "Oh, I see you like the N-word around you," and I was just like, "Huh?" I went to a Catholic elementary school, so it was a mix.
Yeah.
Right.
And to hear that, I'm like, at that time, it was 1986. And y'all, it devastated me.
What state was that?
here.
Okay.
Don't be
Alright.
surprised. I
Yeah.
ain't surprised.
Yeah,
And so it got me because I was in from an elementary school, accepted, to in high school, the N-word.
Hey, bro, because you don't become one until you get in high school. You don't watch I can't even think of the name of the show right now, but you don't become one until you get in high school. Before then, you're nice and you're innocent and you're just a sweet little black boy.
Yeah,
You know what
kids
I'm saying?
yeah.
When you get in high school, that's when you start becoming a thug and a nigga and all them other things. You know what I'm saying? Because then they start being scared of you. And now you make them nervous. You can knock them over. What? It's the truth session. Jesus.
But
This is the truth session.
yeah, it's true, and man, wow, I'm telling you all. So just to get to some stuff. Now, when I was born, ladies and gentlemen, I was born 2 pounds 10 ounces. So my whole body could fit in your cap from head to toe. So I was a preemie by weight, but I was a full-term baby. In that, ladies and gentlemen, when I got born, I went straight into an incubator. And the thing about it was the doctor had to go to my grandmother and ask, who do you want to live? Either your daughter or the grandbaby. Which one? You got to choose. Because my mom at that time, have y'all ever heard of fetal poisoning?
I heard of it.
It's the medical term is eclampsia. Eclampsia is where the blood pressure is so high that the person experiences blindness, seizures, incontinent, what else? Extreme headaches, fainting spells, the whole gamut of like that. And my mom was experiencing that, and it ended up that she passed out. So the doctor went to my grandmother and say, hey, this is a life thing here. And my grandmother was a woman of faith. And she said, both are going to live. And he said, well, who? She said, once again, both are going to live. So he rushed back into the room. And for some reason, ladies and gentlemen, I got stuck in the birth canal. So he had to take his hand and push me back up. And it ends up that my mom had me through a C-section. And so he pulled me out. I'm telling y'all, I was about that big. And
I couldn't imagine that.
Because this, I can't imagine yeah, this belly, right? Hello. But y'all got up there and so the doctor, that's where I got my name from, Wendell. The doctor is by the name of Henry Wendell Foster. Why is that important? Because he was one of the persons nominated under Bill Clinton to be the Surgeon General of the United States.
Oh, wow.
And you know what happened?
That's crazy.
They didn't pick him because he did too many abortions. But he didn't do it with me. And so that's how I got that name, Wendell.
Dope.
Damn, that's a hell of a story.
I mean, I'm saying, look, hey man, look, man, you got the little.
We
history,
just get started.
You know what I'm saying? Right? You feel me? And so
now it's a point to why I'm saying that story.
Okay.
Because as we go on, my size, my color, and my weight goes into some of the depression stuff that we'll talk about later on. I know we will, but
indeed we will.
Right.
Because hey, look, we're gonna give you the free reign to tell your story, man. That's what we do.
That's what we do.
All right. Now, so this gonna be a deep one. I want to hit you with the hard questions first. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So you wake up
I wake up.
and you decide that you want to step in front of a train.
No, not step. Be in my car. To meet the train.
Oh, you're gonna run into
so
the
the train is gonna run there, right there.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right
so
there.
you was gonna chill,
T-bone.
just chilling on some train tracks. Okay, so you wake up and you decide today I'm gonna play chicken with the train. I'm gonna just sit and wait for the train.
Well,
That's not
What's
what
that?
you was thinking.
that's not what necessarily I was thinking. See, what had happened was I just got through with a divorce.
Mm.
And in that divorce, it sort of got me. And I found that there was a knock at the door, and they were giving me an arrears. Do you know what an arrears is?
Oh
No.
yeah, you got to fit me in on that. I heard the word term before, but I don't know exactly what it means.
Arrears says that you owe child support.
Okay.
And there was a back pay child support. And found out it wasn't true. So I had to go down. Because, see,
Yeah, because how you got back pay child support and you're just not getting divorced? What do you
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
We
that's-
live together.
But see, you know the system is not is geared mainly towards women.
that's right.
The system is,
What we was married?
yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
So yes, the system
I know,
is
they
mainly
don't do our
geared towards
brother
women.
thing,
So
man. I got a
the
lot of
women
love
they
for
have
them,
a they have a huge advantage when it comes to
They do.
child support. So
They got a huge advantage when it comes to the kids, period.
Yeah.
Because guess what? You don't got no rights, bro.
In
And
fact,
a
yeah,
whole
you
bunch
right.
of places, you don't even got no rights. If this my baby, and wherever I want to go, whatever I want to do, bye-bye.
right, but they still want you to pay that child support. If,
Oh,
if,
yeah.
if that's your child,
Yeah,
if that's your
yeah.
baby, I don't gotta pay child support, right?
I'm with you,
That's
bro.
that bullshit.
I
That's that
I
bullshit.
stand for the brothers. You know what I'm saying? My brother can't see his baby right now. You know what I'm saying? And that's not right. Period. So I don't go for that. My other brother is going through court stuff about his baby right now with a woman that be lying. I mean, when I say
Yeah.
lying, who said all type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like call the people on her own kid type shit. Like somebody touching me type shit. Like crazy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so no, bro. And I don't think that's right. Especially because I know my brothers love their kids. You know what I'm saying? Would never let nothing happen to their
Right.
kids, and it's just ridiculous because some women just want attention or they want whatever. However,
That's kind of like the norm now. Like they get the child support and they don't really use that money for the child. Like
oh no,
they living off this
That's
money
the
and it's not
latest
really yeah. That's
I'm gonna get
crazy,
my
man.
hair weave and get my nails done.
Yeah, all that.
Toes too.
Yeah.
What, bro? It's the true session. Anyway, so that's not where your mindset was. You were going through a divorce, and I just want to know how you ended up parked on some train tracks. I mean, I'm almost certain that's not what your intention was. Oh, but you know what, man? I'm gonna sit on these train tracks. But somehow you ended up there, and so how was that?
Well, with all the things that we're talking about with weight and size and everything, so when it came down to sports and activities, all of that, I wasn't picked on the teams. Why? Because I was too small. Okay, so that's one disadvantage. Also, I was bullied, and also at the age of 4, I was molested, not just by men, but by ladies too. And man, that took away my innocence. It took away a lot for me because I don't know what that means.
Right.
My world has been interrupted by this act happening, and I think that that's how it's supposed to go with everyone. And so the behavior was given to me, and I did the behavior back.
Yeah.
The environment. But yet, with my grandfather being a minister, all this is going on. So at 4, I had challenges. Okay. Growing up and continuing to grow up, I was mediocre. I was shy, all due to these things that were going on. And my school performance was just bad. I was getting the C's, the D's, and the F's. And if I could get a G, a H, and all of that. Okay? Yeah. And so, of all things, my mom decided to put me in an oratorical contest. And my mom and my grandmother, they're the ones that gave me my voice. My grandmother started it. My mom came in and started working on it too. And in that, I won the oratorical contest. It gave me some confidence. Oh yeah, they didn't see me as
you definitely a talker.
Yeah.
I tell
it's
you,
crazy.
you know?
Like, so they had to see something in you to actually. Was that kind of like where you are? You said you were kind of like shy, so that you wasn't really like a talker like that. To get up in front of somebody, like I'm just now getting over that. Like I was never one of the people to be in front of the camera or talk to nobody for nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I understand what you're talking about. That was never me, but now I'm cool with it.
yeah, man.
I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Y'all, with that, hey, I went to high school, and in that, I just knew nobody I would be looked at differently. Like, okay, he all right, you know. But yet, being in a Catholic school, you wear uniforms. And once I got to high school, I didn't have to wear it because I went to a public school. And in that, well,
it's all bad.
Yeah.
Being the trouble starts. That's when you start
to square one.
That's when you start getting bullied. You ain't wearing the right type of stuff. You got this uniform and all that. And so, man, you're not even in the right, bro. Let me tell you how important the first couple of days of school was when I was in high school, bro. All your new outfits, all the shoes and all that, bro.
Yeah, you had to be on point. Even at being black, you had to be on point.
Not what you say.
Yeah, you had to be on point.
Man, you had to. Man.
Or otherwhere you was getting that.
Where I'm from, it was one big fashion show, bro. People would be talking about you, bro. I'm talking about jonesing the hell out of you, bro. And then they gonna pick on you and push on you and all that shit just because you the little dusty bum.
Yeah,
I mean,
right,
bro.
We know. We familiar with that. That's black culture as a whole. When the
culture.
Yeah,
say it right.
Bro, that is, because man, we would jones the hell out of you, bro. And we don't care about your situation, or that your mama a crackhead, or that your granddaddy got hit by a car, or that your daddy in jail. We don't give a fuck, bro. We don't talk about all that and the fact that your shoes is dusty. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, we cold.
If you don't have that strength or the stand on your own 10 toes, they will keep going.
Annihilate you, bro. Man, it'd be all bad.
Yeah, so, I done been in plenty of fights over stuff like that.
Well, you know what, man? My brother was knocking motherfuckers out left and right in high school. When I came into high school, motherfuckers knew them for me. And I looked mean too. They just knew I was gonna knock their ass aside, bro.
I done been in plenty of fights.
I never had to worry about it. I'm so thankful because I was nerdy and I went to class on time. And you know what I'm saying? I wore like hand me down until I was able to work the little jobs or whatever like that to go buy my own clothes and stuff like that. But I came up in the process. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But I was cool to the motherfucker. Like, man, my vibe and my personality has always been lit. So.
Because this brother, man, woo, y'all, that thing hit me.
Yeah.
And so, bully, and that's when we were talking about those racial slurs and all that started coming in.
You get a different feel. You go to public school. You coming from a different area. You ain't in Catholic school no more, bro. Yeah. So them people, they looking at you different already. They already have in their mind an ideal,
So you were talking about culture, and I want to read a definition of it. Culture can be defined as the shared patterns of behaviors, interactions, thinking, and understanding that are learned through the groups that we belong to and identities that we hold. So culture plays a whole lot in how we're enacting right now.
Right.
Now we're talking about stuff that, people generally don't talk about because it's a taboo.
Yeah.
Mental health stuff is a taboo. But we don't talk about that. Right. We don't talk about that in this house.
Right.
Uncle Kutang and Wu-Tang and
all that.
And Aunt Betsy and all Yeah, they got some issues, but boy, don't you say a word.
You better not say nothing bad, nothing negative, nothing. You don't speak on it.
Yeah.
For real. That's grown folks' business.
Right.
Bruh. That's why these kids these days, I don't be knowing what the fuck, bro. They be knowing too much. They be doing too much, bro. Because like, don't get me wrong, I knew a lot, but I knew my place. Like I was in that borderline generation. You know what I'm saying?
Fly at the mouth.
And so, ooh, my mouth was.
Fly at the mouth.
Yeah, I know y'all can tell it's still bad.
But we get smacked in it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I knew my place. I knew how far I needed to be up them steps to mumble some shit under my breath.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When the lights come on, your butt better be in this house.
Man, I'm saying, and I was there. You ain't have to
What you just said? Nothing.
Yeah,
that's right. I know you wouldn't say nothing.
So it was a taboo.
Yeah.
Mental health was a taboo. So in this, you all, I got up there, I got caught plagiarizing in high school. And the teacher was like, "What's wrong with you, Wendell? You a smart young man. Act that way. Do the assignment over." I did it over. I got an A, but I found out that the dictionary and the thesaurus was my bestest friends. Because they teach you the words, you know, and how to relate and everything. And I found out that language is important.
It is.
And how you relate to one another is important. I got up there and, hey, my grades went up. A's, B's, C's, D's. But my grades went up. And it inspired me to go to college. At college, I went to Tuskegee University. Oh, yeah. Oh.
Oh, you just say it seemed like you had a good time.
I'm saying, clearly.
Oh, can you feel that? Yeah. And my mind wasn't focused on school. It was focused on girl chasing, partying, drinking, and yeah.
Oh, look at him. We got a little confidence. These always are chasing them little yodels, bro.
Confidence is on 10.
Yeah. And y'all, I got on academic probation so quick. Not once, not twice, 3 times. And I'm trying to pledge Kappa Alpha Psi, and I'm trying to pledge another fraternity, male fraternity, and y'all, my grades was and then when that fraternity, not Kappa Alpha Psi, but another one, they threatened, they say, because I had to get offline. And they was like, "You lucky if you don't get shot while you here."
Well, damn.
Yeah, well, those fraternities back they was like serious. Like it's not like it's play nowadays, but back then it was real serious.
It was serious.
Get shot, nigga. Well, goddamn. I mean, is it my boy didn't make it?
They was doing all kind of stuff to play.
I mean, well, no, I know the hazing and all that other stuff. It was serious. It was a whole big thing about that. But damn, nigga, I had to get offline. He was gonna kill me, bro. Shit.
They take it real serious, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy, man.
So I left. And went to went to an all Christian university, all in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
Away from Alabama.
Yeah, I bet it is.
And y'all got focused, no distractions. A's, B's going well. Ended up getting a hernia operation, and could not recover. Had to go home. With a shame, with the hurt, with feeling like a failure. And my parents put all this money, and I'm going home, man. I ended up getting a job with the state of Georgia.
Where was internet school then? You know what I'm saying?
Nowhere to be found, probably.
I'm saying, like,
man, it ends up that I get a job right away because my sister, she works with the state of Georgia.
Okay.
And I've been with that company now and with the state of Georgia for almost 29 years now.
That's what's up. Congratulations.
Yeah, you don't hear that too much.
Absolutely. So, man, it sounds like you got all these wonderful things going on in your life, man. And so I'm just...
Oh, it's coming. Because, see, I have to build you up, because when this part comes, it's going to tear you down, because you seem like you
He's
I
doing-
mean, I know, because when I see you
he's
every
moving
day,
forward,
I
moving forward in
definitely
life.
wouldn't think that you like still like battle with depression, because I know, I mean, that's something. If you got it, then you got it. It's with you all, forever and always, or whatever. But like I said, you always just so pleasant. I remember I said the first time I met you, you said, "Why are you looking so mean?"
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that's why I really took note when you told me that I was smiling. That really, bro, when you told that day that you told me, like, you just look so happy or whatever, like that, you know what I'm saying? You smiling, that's just like really, you know what I'm saying? In a sense, I really took note of that, and that made me change a whole lot of things, period, because I do know I would walk around with me, you know what I'm saying? But that also let me know that a shift had happened in my life and things were really, really looking up or going well for me.
That you were smiling.
Yeah, exactly. Because I was in the gym smiling, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now the thing about it, how I call a six pack. I know what you are.
She said that. She said that.
And when I met her, she was smiling and she was, she was listening to music and everything. I just looked at her and I was like, wow, this person is like getting in, and she was consistent.
Right.
She was really being consistent on that thing. And I just went up to her.
Yeah.
And we started talking. And she told me I'm working on a six pack. And getting long hair. And ever since then, I call it six pack.
Right.
And I tell you,
and greet each other all the time. And he's always in a good mood. So that's what I'm saying. Like, he always just seemed like today is the most brightest, sunny, shiniest day ever. Like, he never seemed like, I mean, even when the trainer is kicking his ass, like, he's still, he got some humor about him, you know what I'm saying? Right. He's still, like, in good spirits. And so, but like I said, I do have a full understanding that depression is not a light switch or no shit like that. You can't just turn it on, turn it off, or nothing like that. When it hits you, it hits you. It may not, and it may not for a while, and then it may hit you, and it may knock you down for a while. You know what I'm saying? So, So
now you want to know. You really want to know.
Yeah. You got to go deeper.
Y'all. Okay.
Right.
All right. So I got home feeling like got a job. Right. Ended up getting a degree, my psychology degree. Ended up getting married, and ended up being a youth pastor at a church. Everything going well. I graduated from youth to being the executive pastor of a church. But then you all, all right, so let's get real. Remember I talked about, I talked about that molestation? Mm-hmm. Well, I was married for 13 years at that time. And due to that trauma of the molestation, I got addicted to pornography, other self-destructive behaviors, thinking, it just caused the marriage to go down. I was overspending, overeat. On that job, I got written up many times. The ministry went into a scandal, not on my behalf, and the church folded. I felt like a failure. And one thing that I thought I had for myself was I can be a father. At that time, my son was 3 years old. He's sitting over there now. He is now 16 years old. And I could be a dad. Well, when that arrears came, now I already was feeling bad because of the circumstances at hand, but it just added an extra level of intensity when it came to that arrears. And I'm like, what am I good for? I'm good for an ATM machine because money is coming out of my pockets like nobody can believe. And so I was like, well, we can handle this by Gil. They can have the insurance money. And I'll be good. Because that's all I'm good for. So that's when the thoughts and the plan came of taking my life. And living where I live Hey, a train comes by every morning. And in that, ladies and gentlemen, I decided that after I cleared my name of the child support, that was going to be that day. That day. That day, I wasn't going to go into work. That day was the day that I said, I'm going to take my life. And plan it. And that's the thing about people who engage in suicidal thoughts and feelings. Now, they're going to let you know some signals and signs before. And they isolate, they might talk about God, or they get into religious conversations a little bit more, changes in their thinking where I feel hopeless, I feel helpless, I'm not good enough. There's the actions that's being taken. I give my stuff away that's close to my heart and treasure. Those type of things started going on for me. And so when a person tells you that they are thinking about taking their life, please, sir, please, ma'am, take it seriously.
Absolutely.
And in that, a miracle for me happened. As I'm driving, train is on my right-hand side. And so, you got to cross over, but the train tracks go,
Right.
I just remembered as the train was maybe where my car is. I just remembered driving, and we hadn't gotten to the crossing where the arm was. And a voice, my higher power, said 2 words, your son. And I'm like, who you think I'm doing this for? He gets the money. She gets the money. They'll be happy with and I kept on driving. And again, the voice said, your son. And I'm like, I let go of the wheel. Closed my eyes because I was getting ready for the impact. I opened my eyes to see the wheel turned left, meaning that it turned away from the train. I went up an embankment, came down, hit a tree, and I cried like a newborn baby for about an hour. And I said, I need help. Well, how to get it? Now, I'm a person in the mental health field. And I'm saying I need help and don't know how to get help.
Yeah.
That's how serious depression is, though.
That's how serious it's drilled into our head that we don't need help or to suck it up and get over it.
Right.
Bruh, put your daddy pants on. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's
you don't get to have feelings. Black men don't get to have feelings. That's one thing that I can say. I mean, they don't get to be emotional now.
So it's like if you're too emotional, you're a bitch.
Mm-hmm.
If you're not emotional, you don't give a damn. You don't care about me. So ain't no in between. It's
I understand because ain't no in between with me, nigga. Either you like me or you don't. You know what I'm saying?
So I mean, it's like damn. Now and then if I tell you how I feel, then I'm being an asshole. So I mean, it's like damn.
What this is what gets me. So you want a tough black man, and the mother says, "You suck it up, be a man," and you at a small age of 8 or 7, and
Yeah.
And then when you get grown, why you don't talk to me? Why we're not connecting emotionally?
Well, they saying it's the mama's fault.
Why you not being romantic? I ain't never been romantic, so I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't. Yeah.
Culture.
I can agree that women will set you up for
some
disappointment. And I mean, and it does start with your parents. I hope my mother's not on here. No, because my brother is a mama's boy. Like, I mean, like straight mama's boy, and he will boo-hoo cry. You do something to her, but he will cuss her out and push her down. I mean, no, I'm just being honest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but they have their moments. They go back and forth. They go back and forth. You know, a lot. I tend, like, growing up, I had to play like referee. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, don't be mad at each other because of this. But you guys love each other. But that's your son. But that's your mom. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it happens a lot nowadays too. It's like kids are mamas kind of like coddle their sons a little bit. Don't do that to him. Don't yell at him. Don't talk to him that way. Don't do this. And then when something happens,
spirals of anger and of whatever, and he don't know what to do with that or how to whatever because you told him. Keep it up, and so this nigga he going crazy on the motherfucker inside. Like, bruh, I done did enough sucking up. I can't suck in no more. Goddamn, you know what I'm saying?
Then it comes to a point you done kind of like shielded him from all of this stuff and not let him get these whoopings and learn that there are consequences for your actions, and now he just doing whatever he wants to do.
Or whoop him too much. And try to put the fear of the death into him because of whatever. However, I mean, guess what? Look,
it's rough, man. I mean,
parenting is hard. Period. The parenting boys is definitely hard. And I mean, and I don't want to say it's hard to say whose fault it is because women from our era, like our parents had to be moms and dads. Not all of them, but a lot of them had to be moms and dads. And a mom don't know how to be a dad. So what else she gonna tell you to do other than suck it up, be a man? You know what I'm saying? Because she don't know how to tell you to deal with whatever it is that you're going through or how to handle whatever, because you're right. Because with women, it is one extreme or another. Either I'm going to coddle you or I'm going to put my foot in your ass. Which one is it going to be? Right. You know what I'm saying? And so, and they think that that's how you have to be with a boy because, again, they're not men. They don't know or whatever like that. So of course, they thinking that they're doing the best thing for you or whatnot. But I mean, in the long run, in a sense, it's not. And that's the fucking culture too. You know what I'm saying? Because we were placed in the situation of having to have these single parent homes for whatever reason. We know a lot of it is systematic or whatever like that. It's all a plan and an agenda or whatever. But at the same time, it's hard to place a blame or fault because it's like it really is a catch-22 because a woman is not a man, so a woman can't teach you how to be a man. A good woman is gonna teach you how to be. Well, I think a good woman can teach you how to be a man. So, I think it really just depends. It's a lot of circumstances that come into play. Because I think a good woman can teach you to have that softer side, but to also understand, you know what I'm saying, that no means no or whatever like that, or you got to put your foot down in situations or whatever. I guess it just really it depends on the woman because there are women out here who have raised great balanced. Type of men, you know what I'm saying? But what I can say is, for the most part, a single woman that's taking care of children has to wear a lot of hats, a lot of roles, and then she got to work a lot of hours, baby, because otherwise the bill's not gonna get paid, the kids not gonna get fed, and whatever. And if she got bigger aspirations or goals for her children, then she wants them to go to college, she wants them to do whatever. So guess what? She needs another job, okay? And then she's not around. Right. And so now they're up to their own cognizance of doing whatever it is the fuck that they do. You know what I'm saying? So again, like, bro, it's systematical. They set us up like that or whatever. But I can understand a man's frustration, but I can understand a woman what women have had to endure. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I think it's set up for us to be this way so that we're this way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And the thing about it is, now my father was in my life, but yet my father wasn't in my life because he was out there. He had his own stuff he was going through. And so he was chasing the women. He was drinking. He was doing
and
these
then
different...
dealing with your mom's situation as well,
Right.
because that my grandfather had to deal with my grandmother, and it's not the easiest thing
Right.
to handle. You have to be a strong person to be able to cope and handle that.
And in all this, you all, I can say that with my dad changing, my dad was in the military, and so he was a sergeant and all that. And when he came home, and so my dad changed my life one day he had did something wrong. And one night he came in my room. I was a teenager. And he thought I was asleep. And he went down on his knees and he started crying. And my dad said, "I'm so sorry for what I did. Please forgive me." I didn't wake up and say, "I forgive you, Daddy."
I know, right?
I kept quiet, and I went to him the next day and tried to ask him, "Did you say something last night?" And you look at me and say,
No.
Men have an awesome responsibility of taking care of their family. And in that, a man wants to take care of his family. But yet, to do that, he has to have the opportunities to do that as far as working. So therefore, when the concept of work comes up, he can't miss days because he's sick or hurt, because somebody else is going to get that spot.
Yeah.
And so it comes to the point where we're finding out that because of the working situations at hand for a man, he has to be tough. He has to be knowledgeable. He has to, guess which profession has a whole lot of suicide in it?
Police, ambulatory, firefighter.
Yes, I would say so. That's a lot
The medical people, police, ambulatory,
First
and firefighter. Yeah, that.
Would you believe construction workers?
Really?
I would say construction workers, because a lot of those guys they really don't have many other skills outside of that. So that's kind of like their end all be all. That's all they
of all things, construction workers.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And so they got to drink to take the pain. And I can't go to a EAP, Employment Assistance Program. Why? Because it's going to take away time, and that time is going to take away my ability to work and to get that check. And so I got to fake it till I make it, or I'm going to go haywire.
So with me, I'm kind of like the same way. That's kind of like why I don't take vacations. So like I may get like, I've been working at my job for a while now, and I get like 3 weeks of vacation. So my thinking is, I don't take that vacation time or go on. So I let my girl, she'll go on vacation. You know what I'm saying? That's fine. But I don't go on vacation because I'm thinking about the money that I'm going to get from the vacation time that I earned to pay a bill with or to do something else with. So I'm like, I don't really go on vacation. So that's just the way my thinking is. Like, I'm trying to provide for my family. So
I'm trying to be a millionaire. These millions ain't gonna make it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I think.
I try not to miss a day of work. I really don't take off. You know what I'm saying? It's like that's just my thing. I'm thinking long term, like trying to take care of my family. And my girl, she don't think about it like that. You don't never take vacations. You don't do this. You don't do that. You don't. Yeah, I'm trying to provide. I ain't got time for all that.
Don't you?
I got goals and dreams I'm trying to provide. I'm trying to do and try to provide for my family at the same time. I can't take no time.
No breaks. No
So
days
so
off.
you can
None.
see why we got to be quiet.
Nope.
We got to keep quiet. We got to keep doing what we're doing. And we got to run ourselves in the mill, grind. And yet men are 5 times more than women to take their life by lethal means. Lethal means can be firearms, pills. It can be knives. It can be strangling yourself. Men are on the top. Women are gaining, and they make more attempts than men. But men are the more that
Follow through it, actually.
yeah.
It happens.
And it's increasing so much. And at first, you know, in the culture of the African American people, it wasn't a forefront about suicide, taking your life, or anything like that. Now, what's that? Regina King's son?
Mm-hmm.
Suicide. Miss America?
Yeah.
Suicide. Blacks doing this.
Blacks who people would presume
Right.
are super happy with their lives
Right.
because they have this and that or whatever going on. I mean, you're Regina King's son. I mean, you know, and
Right.
I mean, Miss America, but you never know what people will be going through and what people be battling. So the one thing that Cuz has always invested in me and has taught me is, you know, it's great to talk about the problem. What are the solutions?
Right.
How do we help ourselves and how do we help our brothers? Because I know it is a little bit more prominent in them. Like, I mean, what do we do? So it was crazy. I have a friend who I won't mention her name, but my friend, she has been, I know she's battling depression, and she may not think that she's depressed, or she may think she is, but I don't really think she's been really trying to seek and get help for it. Her mom passed away. She didn't pass away. Her mom was killed. Her mom was killed here in Georgia by a police officer driving his car too fast. And her mom passed away, and she has been like on a serious tangent as of late. And this happened some years ago, and I know you never get over like losing a parent, but it seems like, you know, early on she was handling and dealing with it a whole lot better. Like right now, I feel like she is like legit spiraling, and I've reached out to her a couple times just to tell her like, hey, look, if you need somebody to talk to, then, you know, all you got to do is hit me up to ask her, like, you know, just is she okay, if like she need anything or anything like that. And I mean, she just kind of brushed it off or shrug it off. I realized it was like a day or two ago that she had made a post and some of my other friends was commenting on it. And so I went and I commented, but the one thing that I said is that you have to want the help. So you can't force somebody to help themselves. You know what I'm saying? Even like, so sometimes people will know that they need help, but they don't want the help. Some people feel like they don't need help or whatever like that. And so they're not open to the help or whatever like that. So, I mean, when you got situations and you got things like that, like, I mean, what do you do? Like, I'm not in a position to go and do anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know who she has around her or nothing like that. But like, how do you help somebody?
I feel like it's not that they don't want the help. Sometimes they feel like they don't deserve the help. Yes, that's not that.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was
that's
he was
the
hitting it. Yes.
That's the one.
Like you
right
said,
there.
they're really down on themselves. They feeling worthless, so they feel like they don't deserve the help.
Yeah. Who cares about me?
Yeah.
The people who reaching out.
But they're not hearing.
I can't. Doesn't register to me. I can't hear that at this time. At that time.
So what do we do with people who like that? That's what I'm saying. And I can't just go over your house and drag you out of it, or you know what I'm saying? Like, what do you do?
So here we go. So it ended up that I have a close friend, and she was talking about killing herself. And I was on the phone with her, and she was like, "I need to talk to you now." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." She take it. I pick up, and for 4 hours, I was on the phone with her. And what really helped was that I knew some helplines. One of them is the Georgia Crisis and Access Line, 1-800-715-4225. That number is available to you at all times. 1-800-715-4225.
That's the Georgia Crisis.
4225.
Georgia, I got the number. Georgia Crisis and who?
Access Line. And in that, they will talk with you. They will even have the mobile crisis team to go out where that person is, talk, see how they can help. They're going to be looking at, is the person safe to be in the community at this time? And they have an assessment tool that they use and all of that. Yeah. Now, that's one thing. Another thing that you can do is, another hotline is 1-800-273-TALK. Number that's available for you 24 hours. Open all the time for you.
1-800-273-TALK.
Mm-hmm. Gotcha. Okay. Now we got vets out there, and they can call. You're a vet.
I'm a vet.
I bow down. Thank you for your service, man. And I know that you've seen stuff that I would never ever know, and you've done stuff that I could possibly never do. But I thank you for your service, and just know that that same number, that 1-800-273-TALK, is available for you. Tell them you're a veteran, and they will assist and aid you. That's for women and for men. So they're there. Now, you might feel like they might not, but believe me, they're there for you 24/7. Okay. Now, in all of this, that was just some examples of how to get help. Now, the other way you can do this is get training. So that's the reason I brought this good old booklet called QPR: Question, Persuade, and Refer. What's that about? It'll help out you to understand what a person is going through, the feelings, the thoughts, because many things are that can trigger mental health feelings and thoughts. Okay, trauma. Okay, so you got your environment, you got your genetics, and some of the stuff that people are going through is due to drug use. Okay, alcohol use, and it's one thing to try to deal with the chemicals that's in your head, but then you add to it, and your body is like, wait, whoa, and it cannot handle all this other stuff coming. So guess what? The brain is either making too much or too less of a chemical, and in that, depending on what chemical it is, it causes the peripheral things to go, your senses. So you got hallucinations, you got delusions, you got personality disorders, you have mood swings, you have all these things because the body is trying to regulate. And for me, I tried medications and I hated it. Why? Because it made me feel loopy. And for 10 years, I went into just a downward spiral. Okay. And I wasn't on the right meds. I'm on the right meds now due to, of all things, storytelling. a person shared their story of what they were going through, and it made a difference in my life. Not just that's where I was in the movie, Kevin Hines movie, Suicide, The Ripple Effect. What are you going to do that's like putting a rock or a pebble in a pond of water and the ripples go out? What are you going to do that will change how you think and how you feel? For me, hearing that man tell his story helped me to gain courage and motivation to go get help. But yet, him saying that, but yet you were talking about where are the people who care? My supervisor by the name of Teresa Johnson, she ended up helping me because she saw my work performance go down. And she said, what's going on? What's wrong? And I had a choice to be vulnerable and honest. I chose to be both. And she said, Wendell, I think you're depressed and I think you need help. I said, well, I've already did the talk therapy. It didn't do nothing for me. I already did the medications. It didn't do nothing for me. And she said, Wendell, they got different meds now. Wendell, they have therapists out there that understand depression and all the mental health stuff. She told me her story of how she has depression and what medication she has to take on the regular and how she's managed her life through that. Hearing these two people's story, and she said this amazing thing. She said, how about if we go to the doctor? We go, and I'll be right there with you. That changed my whole perspective when you got people who are willing to help you, be in the fire with you, and help you to get the help that is needed. Y'all, she did that, and I talked to the doctor that day. She didn't go because I asked her not to, but I showed her my work excuse. It was the best thing I ever done because, believe me, I found the right medication that works for me. But that's not the only thing that helps me. I go to the gym.
Yeah.
The serotonin, I found out that the serotonin levels in my mind is low. And so therefore, I have to build it up. That's why I take the medication. That's why I go to the gym for the dopamine and serotonin and all of that.
All those wonderful things.
Right. And that helps, but it's not the only thing. I got to eat right. I found out that I have type 2 diabetes. So I have to control what I eat. Not only that, I have to sleep and get rest because all these things affect my mood. And I have sleep apnea, I found out. And so all these things affects.
Right, that's a whole other thing.
Okay, the medical stuff affects my mood.
Absolutely.
And so I found out that I like going and being a part of the community. I go to church regularly. Apostle Travis Jennings and Pastor Stephanie Jennings, they're the best. The Harvest Tabernacle Church, you just wouldn't believe how they have helped me. But that's not the only thing. Remember that thing I talking about, the hotlines and all of that? Those things are there to help. You know where the peanut butter is in the grocery store, don't you?
I do, and I try to stay away from it.
Now, what's the store that you like to go to?
I typically go to Kroger or Walmart.
Okay, so
sometimes Food Depot.
Okay, but you know where the peanut butter is.
Yes.
Why do you know that? Come on, be honest.
I mean, because it's always in the same area in every store you go to, really.
Because you visit there frequently.
Yeah.
And you're not ashamed to go get that peanut butter.
Well, I'm allergic to peanut butter.
but I got you, but you know where it is.
I'm not ashamed to go get my dogs like peanut butter.
Yeah.
What's my point? My point is that
it's familiarity.
You familiarize yourself with the resources and the supports that help you to live your life the way you would like to live it. See, all those things help me. Those 5 things help me to be the best that I can be. I use my faith to give me guidance, purpose, and it helps me to know how to relate to you and my son. It gives me guidance and a purpose. If I didn't have that, I'd be sort of jacked up. But with that being in place, it has caused me to know how to act and respond instead of react.
Right.
You better talk that talk.
Yeah, everybody need that structure, man.
Yes.
So these are the things that help me. Now, it's different strokes for different folks.
Right.
But yet, this is what has made me successful in life. Being honest, being vulnerable, and learning how to thrive. It's still some stuff that's out there. You know how you got a toolbox, and the tools help do specific things, but the more tools you have, it make it easier for you to build and construct.
Right.
If you don't have the correct tools, you won't be able to build and construct the life. That's my tools that I just told you. And I'm forever adding. So, now I'm trying to do just self-care and meditation
absolutely.
Yeah. Self-talk. Yeah.
Affirmations.
Right.
Yeah.
All those wonderful things. Tell yourself how wonderful you are.
But these are the things that we have to do on the regular and more, and learn how to do, and stop being tabooish, afraid, and getting down to the nitty gritty of things. The truth of the matter is we're scared.
Fear is a killer.
And when you stop being scared to look at and start pursuing the things that you need to pursue,
that made one hell of a difference, bro. And I mean, and with that note, what I would like to say is there is nothing wrong with being and doing you, bro. Whatever it is that you like, so long as you ain't doing nothing that hurts other people. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As long as you're not doing nothing that hurts other people and nothing that's illegal, then I just feel like live your life. So long as it's not hurting nobody, you know what I'm saying, or interfering with somebody else's something in a negative type of way, then, bro, do what you want. Fuck what these people talking about. Fuck what these people think. Because, bro, you only got one life to live. And everything is not going to always be. We get so caught up in the stereotypical everything. Like, okay, so we're supposed to have monogamous type relationships. So we're supposed to do this. So we're supposed to do that. So we're supposed to, all of us supposed to be married and have families, and we all supposed to live together. Well, what if I want my wife to live down the street? Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, just all I'm saying is do you, and do whatever makes you happy, and don't let nobody else tell you what makes you happy. Live your life for yourself. And I mean, I think that will help you be very, very happy.
We talked about that a lot.
Yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, we get pushed into being a certain thing or doing a certain thing or acting a certain way because of what other people think or how other people feel, whether that's our parents or whether that's the system, whether that's whatever, however. And man, we need to steer clear of that, because the only way we're going to create change is if we be the change. Don't be a negative change, be a positive change, but change all the same. Okay. All right. Well, with that, man, I think we're about ready to wrap this guy up. I want to know where they can get the book though, before we get out of here, of course. And then I always like to hit them with a little reminder of where they can find you online, where they can find you if they need somebody to talk to. And you know, man, I've been looking for somebody to talk about my innermost, deepest issues. You know
well, we talk, but
I mean, what you saying, like, I was just on the internet trying to find me somebody that I could talk to that wouldn't charge me an arm and a leg.
That's the thing. That's the thing.
You know, look, man, I'm trying to build empires. You know what I'm saying? I need to let go of the bullshit. No, but anywho, that's neither here nor there. The book, we can talk about that later. I'll see you at the gym.
Hey, you can find the book on Amazon.com.
We love Amazon.
And you look up There's No Health Without Mental Health Anthology, Men and Mental Health. Or you can put my name in and you'll see it there.
Wendell Fields.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
you'll see that there. That's what I'm talking about.
Wendell Fields.
Oh,
yeah. Right saying that name.
Look at him.
No
Look at
side.
him.
No
That's when the
stigma,
personality
no
start coming out.
suicide.
Look at him. Hey, look, man. Check out this man's Instagram. I told y'all, Wendblew, WENDBLEW. Y'all make sure y'all follow him. Make sure y'all following Jason. I am Jason C.
Right.
Make sure y'all following Remix.Blasted.
Don't forget
Make
about
sure
the show.
you following my motherfucking ass too.
Yeah.
That's THASHOWDT. Of course, the radio station on Blast Radio ATL. Y'all can catch us here next Tuesday. Hey, y'all, be excited. Be excited because I got some new shows that's gonna be coming for y'all. Most likely in the spring, man. We want to come correct, so we're gonna have everything together for y'all, man. Y'all hold it down. Look, hey, it ain't shit changed because the COVID's still real. So
What
man,
it is, y'all know
wash
what
your
it is.
hands, wash your ass,
Wear
wear a
a
mask. Hey. It's so hard. Partying is such sweet sorrow. Wait.
Cinema
Yo,
with
it's your girl Big Show. When you tuned into the Truth Session, you don't get no realer
You
than
know
this.
what? You said send them out with a song?
Send them out with something.
I'm gonna send them out with a song. I don't know. Don't be mad. Don't be mad. Because I said I wasn't gonna do it. But I did it anyway.
You'll like this. You'll
But
like
I did it anyway.
You'll like this.
Hey, look, ain't that the feeling again?
Yeah. But this song is fire.
Hey, that's the feeling to get
Yeah,
right off
real
first.
one.
Like, you gotta get that little African dances in there. They get you like, hey, you know, stomp some feet up here. Hey. I know it's hot in here tonight. Goodness.
I'm not.
Yeah,
I should be drinking
over there. Now on the
but I'm
booty and a
good.
shirt and a white beater over there, bro.
Yeah. But this song is dope.
Thank y'all.
Yeah, this is a dope interview.
Thank you. You'll be back.
Yeah.
Okay, I found the mouse.
Then we still in the fire, but I'm here on the line. So you came up on a real one.
Hey.
Yep.
Jason.
I'm making niggas feel me.
Yeah, we love it.
Yeah.
Swear that shit, I put you on to the test. No one happened, I'm trying to get my shit in check.
Okay, I'm gonna get up in a minute. It might take a little while.
You want to do
I'm sorry to myself. She got me going to the gym. So I be hitting it hard.
I'm out here, I gotta be motivating me. Folks out here, you know what I'm saying? Motivating me.
Yeah. And so what I got for
Far just the fire. Been wasted in the fire.
Yeah.
He's on the ropes.
Yeah, they had ropes. This Sylvia. Yeah.
I got some of those. I just bought me some ropes. I use them at the house. Waiting ropes. I use them at the ropes.
No happiness, gotta get my shit in check.
No, you don't have to. I'm asking you. Yes.
Drop some money.
The boy.
Yeah, big bucks, you know what I'm saying?
Slide up a little bit.
I don't bite.
Yeah.
Unless that's what there is. I'm playing.
You stupid.
I wasn't playing about that one though. But yeah, And
Yeah.
we got some good ones. We good? We got.
I'm just snapping.
You just
know what
snap.
I'm saying?
Hey, that's what you do. Well, I know you got them. I know you got us a bunch of good ones.
Yeah.
There. Thank you.
Oh man.
I appreciate you.
snapping.
Man, thank you all. That was.
It was cool,
I
right?
was trying to be informative.
You'll be back.
And try to